Alright guys, I'm back to another Dokkan battle video. Omega Shenron is in the game, and the Goku and Gohan units have returned, the anniversary units. It's so cool that they finally did something like this, which is what we've been hoping for Carnivals, where they like return the part 2s for units faster. So it's cool to see that they've actually started doing that. So Gohan Kid is here, and obviously Goku is here. You might be wondering if you should summon on this banner because of them, or even if you should summon on this banner so you can hope to get Omega as well. And honestly, I'll say no. I think if you have enough coins, we've had enough Carnival banners by now that you've probably put in a couple of multis here and there on a lot of these units. I think they're better to just pick up with coins than they are to try to summon for. But at the same time, Gohan is still a powerful option for sure. He has the ability to get stronger as the fight goes on, so he'll get more ki and more defense the more attacks that he receives. The main issue that I have with him, and the issue that I had with when I was showcasing him, is if you have him at a very low dupes or very low just percentage, it's very hard to start taking those early normals, even when you do an ultra super attack, because when you do an ultra super attack, you both raise your attack and defense infinitely, and then you also have it where you get 30% damage reduction right in the middle of the passive right there. But even with that, like, just getting an 8% defense increase per attack is so low. So it's just like, you won't really see the benefits of it until you get like hit 4 times. So, but once you do get into like turn 5, turn 7 and beyond, this unit's gonna look so much better, because you'll probably have taken a couple of hits, you'll do more super attacks, you'll just have so much defense, and that 30% damage reduction will definitely start helping out a lot more once you're hitting like 700k, 800k, 1 million defense, you know. The main issue I also have with him, or the second main issue, is that his teams are just not really, there's just not a lot, and unfortunately I think he only has like 200% leaders, 2 or 3, and it's like him, it's the Beast Gohan, and I can't remember the third one off the top of my head. But yeah, he's like on a couple of 170% leads, so it's not the worst, but still, we don't really have anything to help him out with that. And a lot of the links, or like his best linking partner, is AGL Kaiku, and Kaiku has so much more. Hold on, let me go over here. Kaiku has so much more leader skills, or I'm sorry, so much more categories, and he's not on a single one with the Gohan. He's not on a single 200% that is shared with Gohan, which sucks, because you would think that they would make it where it's just like at least one would be able to support the other in terms of leader skill. Goku's leader skill is also insanely good as well, I would say, because it's just every single Goku unit in the game. And obviously that's not ever gonna die out, because we're just gonna see more and more Gokus as time goes on. Gohan's is okay, I would say. Bonder, Master, and Disciple is fine, but even though that it keeps getting like meta relevant options, I would still not prefer to run 2 of these Gohans, especially because like I was saying before with Links about him having his best linking partner with Kaiku, but you can't even run him on the team. But we'll go ahead and talk about Kaiku now. So Kaiku has like a lot of stuff happening. He obviously gets stronger the more hits that you take. So instead of Gohan having to take like, we'll just check it real quick. Instead of Gohan having to take, I think it's like, I want to say 6. It's either 6 or 7. 6 or 7 attacks, he only has to take 5 to get his defense boost. Then he gets guard, which is obviously better than 30% damage reduction. He is able to counter or he has a high chance of countering beam supers, which is really, really good. He gets more ki the more you get attacked as well as getting more crit chance as well. So it's just like, it makes it a lot easier. Sorry, throat is a little bit scratchy today, but it makes it where it's a lot easier to go for hidden potential, because you could just say, okay, well, I'm just gonna go full dodge on this guy, which is what I did. Or you can go full additional if you want to like try maximizing his defense out. It's mostly up to you. And then while it's not used too often, he is able to survive KO attacks once per turn. So what I've been doing with this guy is putting him in the last slot, or slots that I think that he would take super attacks in, of course. Mostly the last slot though. And if the super attack is at the very, very end of the turn, he could still survive. And then he also has it where he recovers 59% HP when 40% or below. So then you'll go into the next turn with 60% HP, which is very, very clutch at times, because there's just times where you think that you're gonna die, and then this Goku survives that one attack, and you're like, wow, that's pretty neat. Of course, you could always go into the opposite situation. If you put him in slot 1, he takes a super, and then you die in the second attack that comes up. You know, like it's a very niche passive, or part of his passive, but it still gets some use sometimes. And then also he has it where he raises defense instead of like Gohan, where he raises his attack and defense. But he does get a very, very big attack boost, 120% when he gets the 9th attack in battle. I'll go ahead and say that you're not going to see this a lot of times. Unfortunately, even when you do get a whole bunch of hits, by the time that you get the attack boost, your guard would have already worn off, and you usually want to be throwing this guy off rotation. Because after turn 6 or turn 5, you don't want to see this guy anymore, because his defense is very high, somewhere in the like 1 million range for sure. But especially if you've been prioritizing his 18 ki. But I think that it's just not worth putting him up when most units are going to probably kill him, especially when we're seeing enemies doing like 1.8 million, 2 million supers. It's just not going to be able for him to survive. And then this active skills, I forgot to talk about that for both. The active skills are pretty cool. For Goku, he gets it where all attacks are crits, and then Gohan gets it where all attacks are type effective. Obviously, one of them is insanely more better. Another one is Gohan. But yeah, and then these guys suck. This guy sucks. This guy, he's okay, but he's definitely aged out, because he came out during 7th year anniversary. But he was insane when it was 7th year anniversary, because, you know, he just had so much stuff going on, and multiplicative stuff. But we're definitely seeing that kind of age out now, because it's just not worth it for you to run this guy like next to Omega, for example. This guy sucks now. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. Oh no, he sucks. And then yeah, that's basically the end of the banner. So you're basically going for these top 3 units. And we could already look at the JP schedule and know that unfortunately Omega is not going to get any buffs. There's at all. Like if we maybe got like a super baby LR to pair up with this guy, or a super baby Dokkan Fest, and we got a couple good side banner units, then we can go, you know what, Omega's the guy, because he's going to be like the top 5 units on that team. So Omega is going to get 5% damage reduction per GT boss's ally on the team, and then he gets an additional 7% damage reduction per rainbow key sphere obtained, while also generating rainbow key spheres for 7 turns. It's a very, very powerful part of his passive, but the problem is that we have no options right now. So if we have a full GT bosses team, he's starting off with 35% damage reduction, and then with each one you get, it's going to be like 42, 49, 56, you know? Like, that adds up when you start getting more rainbow key spheres. And then he's going to have higher than guard's damage reduction. the issue is that there's no GT bosses, like, at all. It's, yeah. For whatever reason, GT Heroes counts everybody. Everybody is on the team. If it's a guy who came up and was like, I'm gonna be a hero for 2 seconds, he's on the team. GT Bosses is like the final boss of that saga, I guess, in a way. I don't know. It's very stupid the way they do it, because like Oceanus is here. Yeah. I almost said Sin, but I know it's not Sin. That's Nova. But yeah, it's just like, it's just very stupid, because we just don't have like any options at all. And there are options that could be on here, but they don't put them on here for whatever reason. But yeah, now that we're done with that, let's just go ahead and summon. I'm gonna probably do like 2 or 3 multis, kind of show you guys why you shouldn't summon, because we're probably gonna get absolutely obliterated here. Remember that the summon rates are doubled, so technically instead of a like 1 out of 10 chance of you pulling the new unit, you have like a 1 out of 5, because you're just going to be able to get more featured units more often, if it is an SSR, of course. But like I said, I really doubt it. Oh, okay, so this is already really good. I could take anybody here. I can take Kaiku, I could take Gohan, I could take Omega. I'll take any of them, to be honest. Alright, that was 1 featured unit already. That could have been what Yamcha Tien and or what that animation was for. Oh yeah, that's what the animation was for. So the LR was just unfeatured. That sucks. I saw Krillin come in and I was like, okay, this is it. This is it. And then no. Alright, I forgot to mention, but I'm on vacation right now. So that's the reason why I'm kind of keeping it a little bit low. So if that's also why my voice sounds a little bit lower, while also sounding where I'm like coughing a bit. Oh no. 3 SSRs in there, all on feet. 4? I thought that was the end of the multi. Well, that sucks. I don't even know if Janemba is rainbowed. Please fuse. Oh. Of course. God. I don't like how this is looking so far. Oh, double rates and we get 1 SSR. All right, we'll do 1 more, and then we'll be done for today. Oh, 18 Krillin. That's good. Means we're probably gonna get. Oh, it's multiple SSRs. We're getting God animation. Okay. No. 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 We're pulling everybody but the new units. No. No. What is this? I gotta take a picture of that. Oops, I don't mean to click on exchange. You know what, we'll do 1 more. Cause that was a really bad way to end it. And I just want like a Kaiku or a Gohan. Oh, I figured it was gonna wait, no, it doesn't matter. Yamcha was there. It's gonna be a featured unit no matter what. You're not featured. He's featured. It's how did we pull 3 of him? That really sucks. But hey, like I told you guys, this is the reason why you don't summon. Look at that. 5 multis. We pulled nothing usable. And yeah, like I was saying, you could probably pick up either of these 2 options with coins. Don't forget that also future Gohan is going to be eventually obtainable with coins. So if you don't think you're going to have 500 coins by then, I would probably say to not pick them up. But if you do have like the amount of coins that like I have, then I would say to just go ahead and do what you want to do. You know, pick up either a Kaiku copy or a Ain't Gohan copy. But anyways, that is all the time we're going to spend on this one. I hope you guys all have a great week. Hopefully you guys, if you guys did summon, you guys did get better luck than I did. Thank you always to Celeste and Wills for being members, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.